too. Gotta promote. Support the movement. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, all right. Well, hey, all right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to New Mainstream Talks. I am your host today. It's your boy, Just JR. Yeah, Just JR. I got some special guests with me today, man. First and foremost, I got my family in the building. Matt on sax. Talk to him, my bad.
It's your boy, Matt on sax. We're here. If you happy to be alive, can I get a straight like that in the chat? Go ahead and put a straight like that in the chat if you have to be alive.
Straight like that.
You're rocking with the movement that we're trying to build. Can I get you some? Because we're trying to build this thing up. We're trying to get up in there. We're trying to have some fun. We're trying to bring y'all in with us and take y'all along for the ride. So go ahead and put a get you some in the chat if you rocking with the movement as well. So you got to say straight like that and get you some if you rock with the New Mainstream Talks. Let's keep going.
And of course, today we got an extra special guest with us today. Go ahead and tell them who you is, man. They should already know, but let them know who you is, man.
G Santana, ladies and gentlemen. We at this camera right here?
Yeah, right there.
What's happening? What's happening, G Santana?
Give it up for G Santana, everybody.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Man, how you living, man? Ain't seen you in a minute. How you been?
Bro, I'm good, man. I've been kind of busy, man. A little lit, man. I'm
hey, look good. Hey,
I'm not gonna lie.
That's what we want. That's what we want.
That's good news.
Yeah,
good news.
man.
Okay. You been busy? What you been doing?
Man, so right now I got a mixtape that I'm dropping. It's called Oh Lord Have Mercy.
Okay.
So,
oh, Lord have mercy. Okay.
Oh yeah, man, because we all need mercy. I swear.
Indeed.
But yeah, I'm working on that, man, and I'm gonna go ahead and announce it. I'm actually preparing a tour for that.
Okay.
So this is like literally one of the stops for it that I had literally set up. So this is dope, man.
Babe, we know we gonna come through and show you some love, man, for sure.
Yeah.
So Lord have mercy. First off, you got a date for it?
Not a tentative date, but it is in April for sure.
April, okay. Just not sure about the date.
Yeah.
All right. So what can we expect to hear on this record?
Man, so when it comes to this joint right here, it's really just it's a good amount of bars. It's a good amount of gritty bars. Really great production. Like I'm very appreciative of this production. But it's like true to like real East Coast, like Southeast, just East Coast overall.
Right on.
Okay.
So like heavy bars, just really back to the basics. When I first started, I went by MC G Santana. You know, when I was linked up with KRS-One, I dropped the MC and just went straight by G Santana. So I'm more tapping back into that element, you know. But I'm also, I'm adding some dope features that I've never worked with before.
That's what's up.
But people I've been wanting to work with for like forever, where it's like, this is actually kind of fly, you know what I'm saying?
That's when it's fun right there. That's when it's fun.
But yeah, man, that's the vibe. And then there's also some real cool, I call it cozy raps. Okay. So that's something that I've been kind of promoting lately. Cozy raps is just kind of sounds exactly what it is, where you cozy, you fly, but it's real chill. All the ladies love it, the fellas love it. Something you smoke to, something you sip to, something you could walk to, something you could drive to, something you can even still get a little lit to, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's a nice blend of that. And then the production, it's made by a lot of really dope artists. Got a couple people who've worked with artists like DaBaby. Yeah, I got artists that have also worked with artists like KRS-One, Ice Cube, things like that. So,
right
yeah, really tapping into an element that I also feel like will be presented very well on the stage, because that's one thing I do with my music is I try, not try because to try is to fail. That's something I live by, but like,
hold up, say that again for the people.
to try is to fail. I really live by that, yo.
You do.
Just do. Because if you do and you try and like you really did your best to do it, you attempted, you know, versus to try, it's like I tried, but you ain't really put
Yeah, it's like I did it, you know.
You know?
Like I did it, it didn't work.
You know?
Yeah, it's straight like that.
You know.
Straight up. So, but it's a really good mix. And then I also have some really good people behind it, executive producer wise.
That's what's up.
So yeah, man, it's really exciting. I haven't been this excited about a project in a couple years.
Yeah.
Like maybe since COVID, maybe since my actual like album, my first album. So this is cool.
Oh, that's good. That's what's up.
Oh, that's what we like to hear right there, man.
Yeah.
So when you say cozy raps, what made you decide to go with that as opposed to just sticking with the more gritty, more, hard hitting?
The whole time? Actually, that's something I was kind of like a little conflicted with. Cause like, I really was like, all right, I just want just one flow the whole time. But honestly, that's just not how I rock. Like, and then the music that I listen to personally, I do like to hear a little bit of a switch up.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought about with, And to me, it's always cool to have a nice filler that, I don't know, you may not think that the audience may like in totality, but there might be a small percentage that really does and they cling on to it.
Right.
For example, I got a song, it's really, really dope. It's from the Rebirth album. I'm sorry, it's actually from the new True School playlist album. And you gotta give me a second, I apologize, because there's a ton of songs on there.
Good.
But this song right here, because even when I was told it, I was like, yo, there's like this is like this, because I didn't even want to put this on here. Like, this is why it's kind of taking me a while to figure it out. Can't you see? Can't you see with a question mark? Shout out to my man's Pat. But like, that was something where I just wanted to fill it.
Right.
Okay.
But I was talking about truth. At the time, I was working, as like a cook. So like, I'm talking about like burning my arms. I still got the scars, bro. Like, that was like 6 years ago.
I'm right there with you, bro. I'm right there with you.
Like, for real, bro. So I'm talking just about life, and I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why people may specifically really like that joint, but it just blew my mind. I was just like, wow, like I couldn't really, you know what I'm saying? I even still, I'm like, yo, like this is dope. Even when I see the numbers add up.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've all had that, even just as listeners, where we had that one song, you skipping the album, and then you finally listen to it. Yo, this shit is the hell? I skipped this joint for a whole year.
It's crazy, and I do that with my favorite artists.
Yup.
Like, it's wild. It's
you
wild.
really be like, yo, well, this is the best song on the album, and I've been skipping this shit. What the fuck? What is wrong with me?
That's facts.
Do I really know what I like?
That's facts.
Right.
That's facts. But that's the whole premise behind Cozy, and then it's also the amount that I smoke. Everybody who knows me, they know that's my vibe. They know that's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
you sitting with the right people.
You know what I'm saying?
You sitting with the right people.
So it's like that's how I move, and that really was how it translated, because I always did something that was like a lo-fi hip-hop vibe, whether I straight rapped it or I did maybe a little harmony with it,
Okay.
So yeah, that's really what kind of eclipsed that to it being more cozy raps,
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. No, I definitely feel that. Like, but I just ask because a lot of artists, they just want to stick to one thing all the way through. When it's like, if you just switched up like one song, I promise you,
Right.
it'll go crazy. And then it's like, I gotta be hard. I used to be one of those hard headed. But
and I mean, the thing is, I'm not saying that can't work.
Oh yeah, it definitely can. But it's just like, there's times where it's like, even the people that love you, they want, give me something a little, just give me one, just give me something just a little different, just one. You know what I'm saying? Just give me one. You can't be hard all the time.
All the time, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
But yeah, so how long you been doing this, man?
Yo, so I've been doing this for about 10 years now. Like, I just thought about it. Next year will mark 10 years. Maybe 10 years, because I used to battle rap.
Okay.
I freestyled rap.
Okay.
It was on campus, it would just be around. I'd go to open mics. I'd perform, I'd do it that way as well.
Gotta start somewhere. I was going to ask you where you got your start from.
Exactly.
So, elaborate on that. How you get your start.
Yeah, man. So for one, I always rapped. Like, and everybody always rap, but I used to sing. I don't think you know that.
I've been hearing it. I ain't gonna say nothing. I peep it, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I let you live in it.
I can harmonize a little bit still, but I had a little tune. But I used to sing.
Okay.
But I always loved rapping, but specifically freestyling, because I wasn't the biggest fan of writing.
Right. Okay.
So like, time progressed, I'm super young, wanting to be a rapper,
right.
Rapping all the time. I'm like in elementary, early, middle school, but then I start playing ball, I start playing football. Okay. So that just leaves my mind. I go to A&T Early College, shout out to Third Block, shout out to my guys, you know what I'm saying? And we had a history teacher named Mr. Hill. and we would do like he set up like a freestyle Friday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, and then and shout out to my man's black friend. He's up in New York. Forgot what label he signed to, but he's a really talented artist as well. But he was like the king.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, like
get him. I gotta get him.
You know what I'm saying? So like I plotted and I planned and we battled and I was pretty much undisputed champ and I killed that. I honestly forgot about that because I'm still playing ball. So a couple years go by. I go to North Carolina Central University. Shout out to Central, straight up, Eagle Pride. Yeah. I went to a couple universities. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we don't judge.
Hey, all HBCU though. All HBCU though. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I went there and homies was rapping there, so I just started working with my pen. That's just kind of how it was. It wasn't really too serious. I'm still trying to play ball now at this time. I'm bulked up. I'm like 30 pounds heavier than what I am now, like, which ain't even still too much, but it's just like, I'm going crazy. Like, so super brolic. But I ended up transferring to A&T.
Okay, true.
And
shout out to A&T.
Shout out to A&T.
Can't shout out Central, not shout out A&T. They'll lose their mind. I won't want no smoke.
But I'm cooling with the homies, and I just remember this one specific day. I'm freestyling nonstop, and I'm a little smidged, but it all made sense. And everybody was like, "Oh man!" And it just, I don't know. At that day, it clicked, you know. So that's really like the start. It was really between that. Fast forward a little bit. Now I'm freestyle rapping, battle rapping, cats. This is definitely like my second semester sophomore year. Yeah, second semester sophomore year. I take it in the junior year. I leave and I just keep grinding, and honestly, that's when all doors started opening up. Like literally like 4 months after that. I lied to you.
No word.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now you said you played football. What position was you playing?
I was running back.
Running back?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was running back.
He was built like a running back.
Okay. Nah, I was fast. I was fast. Yeah, straight up. Shout out to Page High School, baby. Pirate Pride. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
North side, man.
Shout out to Page.
Yeah.
Shout out to Page.
Where'd you go? You from here?
I went to all the schools.
What about you?
I'm a WG boy. Western Guilford.
Western Guilford.
Oh, you went to Western?
Word.
Oh, I went to Northwest.
Yo,
I went to Smith, Northwest.
I got homies that went to Western.
Western is a breeding ground, my boy.
That's crazy. My mom's taught at Smith too. That's crazy.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Look, well, one of our people behind the camera, his pops was my teacher. shout out to Mr. Howe. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy.
Straight up. Yeah.
Oh man, it's crazy. Man. That's crazy.
But that's
small world.
Yeah, man, it's absolutely wild. But yeah, man, that's really the start. You know what I mean? And like I said, I've been on the grind since, and next year will mark 10 years since I've been doing it. But like doing it seriously. So like as in, excuse me, I was doing battle raps, freestyle raps, but I didn't get my first show until January 2016. First paid gig actually, specifically. Cause I had did shows at like Carolina Theater, there's a couple joints that had changed names over time over on like Friendly and stuff. But I had done that, but I never got $1. But this show I got $1. And then a couple months later I met the teacher. And then we went on tour, did a couple European tours.
That's what's up.
Stayed in Liverpool for a little while, stayed out there, lived there for a while because we had a lot of gigs in like Northern Europe, definitely in the UK.
That's fine.
And then we had a good stint in Ireland. Shout out to Dublin and in every area on the outskirts, because I'd be disrespecting, and y'all know it's no hate. I love y'all to death, but yeah, like they be getting on me about that because it's like here. It's like, you know, you think about the big states.
Yeah, the main area.
You know, and then it's like
you forget about Wyoming and shit.
Like, bro,
small spots.
I was in, I forgot what this place was in the Netherlands, but I remember homie was like, yo, like, why are you out here? This is like the Texas of the Netherlands. And I was like, Texas is lit. I was like, what you talking about? I was like, that's a horrible comparison.
Right.
But it's like, it's also sometimes with how some Americans think out here with out there. It's like, we just see a crazy amount of continents or countries in just a big amount of space, a mass amount of space, and we don't really correlate. Okay, this is here, this is here, this is here. This may be like this, this may be like this. You know, that's just how it is. That's geography for you.
That's really how it is. You get over there and your concept of what it was is completely different.
Oh, completely.
You
different.
Like, oh, this is not what I thought it was.
Oh yeah.
No, you got to see. You saw the nice part.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Like look, like everybody think like Paris is this beautiful city.
Oh,
no.
You've been to Paris?
I had to stop through there one time for like a day. Paris is ghetto as hell, bro.
It is, and it's no shout. Cause I would love to go back, but it is,
bruh.
Yeah. It's a great fashion city. If you want to get some good food, if you can hit the right parts, yes.
But you gotta know what the right parts are. If you don't know the right parts are, you go end up in the wrong parts.
You're gonna
real fast.
Something real pissy, real quick.
Boy, listen, it's going. You go over there. I'm gonna go eat me a croissant. Nah. It ain't all croissants and Eiffel Towers over there, man.
Nah. They be hustling too, and I give it that.
They do.
That's one thing that I recognize. The hustle is worldwide. Like it is worldwide, and as a Black American, I gotta say that specifically because we talking international type stuff right now. As a Black American, sometimes we could feel like we are like the best hustlers when it comes to stuff. But it's like, like a lot of people do the same thing
in worse conditions.
And sometimes can capitalize more. You know, it's a very interesting thing to like see. It's very interesting. Very
interesting. Like, what? Why is this little 5-year-old out selling shit? They gotta eat, nigga.
It's the grind. It's the hustle. It's for what you aspire to be and aspire to get, you know, and what you haven't seen. Because when you've seen it before, it's kind of like, you kind of know what it's like. If you've never seen it, it's a different type of attack for that. So,
the whole family being on it, boy.
Facts.
Whole family. You ain't crying, you ain't eating nothing this month. I promise you, you not. It's crazy over there.
For real.
Shout out to everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, shout out to all the hustlers around the world.
Get you some.
Get you some. Just don't hurt nobody in the process, right?
As peacefully as you can, please. Thank you.
Look, but it's now look, they push you, then you do what you got to do.
That's as peacefully as you can.
Oh man! All right. So what else you got coming up, man? I know you said you got a tour lined up. You got any specific stops? I know you said Greensboro's one of them. What other stops you got lined up?
First stop is right here in the boroughs. Okay. It's at the Flatiron.
Okay.
It's gonna be April 24th. That's a Thursday. It's from 8 to 11 p.m.
Okay.
Really dope lineup. So me, of course. You have sounds by DJ A Vegas. Based out of Winston. Really dope DJ. When it comes to vendors right now, I got UFO Infusions. UFO Infusions, super fire. This is a THC infused food. So, vibes, man. Just 21 and over, because the show is all ages, but 21 and over, please.
Yummy.
You know what I'm saying?
I might have to get a lead.
You gotta pull up. I gotta pull up, for real. You gotta pull up. You know what I'm saying? But the other acts that I have, because this is a full out show, this is a full out concert. So I have, and this is in no order of who's performing, but I have Chelsea Simone, based out of Winston, if I'm not mistaken. I have Bakari. Chelsea Simone is an R&B artist, very sultry. I have Bakari, he's a rapper. He's based out of Charlotte. Real dope. We go back. This is my guy. Then I have Jaya. Jaya is based out of Winston as well, if I'm not mistaken. This is a really dope artist too.
I know Jaya.
Okay,
he is based on me. Okay. I had to put a face with a name. I know you're talking about.
This is my dude, man.
It's gonna be a dope concert then.
I actually really like this bill because I really thought about a flow. I really thought about like a flow, and like I said, like I don't even know the order yet. I'm really like manning this ship right here. But everybody's amazing. I have Tay Lee. I just got put on to her. about a year ago. But she's dope. She's really dope. And then I don't. Oh yeah. And it's no shot. My fault, bro. Dave Lamar, my East Coast guy. You know what I'm saying? I seen him around. This is a vibe I always caught, and he's a really dope artist. He's actually gonna be on the tape as well.
Okay, word.
He's actually gonna be on the tape as well. Fireverse, God, I just got it on Friday. I was like, sheesh. Sheesh. I was like, yo, like, do I gotta like re-record something? Like.
Nah, it ain't no re-record. Nah, take that. Just take that.
I'm like, shit, look, I don't know.
Like, look, maybe it's one time.
Yo, for real.
Hey, I ain't like the way I did that one part. Let me redo it.
Right.
Yeah, no. But yeah, it's a really dope lineup, and I still have more special guests that are gonna be there.
Okay, word.
Yeah, so it's dope, man. It's dope, and that's the first stop. Right now, we taking it month by month. Okay. I will say though, I could go ahead and say this because this is for sure booked. So I'm super proud of this because this is something that I've been having in the works for a while, and this is gonna lead to so much. But I got my first New York show.
Okay.
This is gonna be in New York City, in Manhattan. Okay, we talking like 4 blocks from Madison Square Garden.
Oh, fire.
Soho, Chelsea district. June 5th this year, 2025. It's gonna be dope.
Let's get you some.
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be at Verdi Cannabis Dispensary. There's so much in store with that right now. The rest I can't really like speak on because I have to make sure that like it's gonna happen. Yeah. But that's gonna happen. So that's pretty much what I'm leading it to. But for sure we have Flatiron, April 24th, and then we have Verdi in Manhattan, New York City, June 5th. That's gonna be really dope.
Nice. Okay.
Now there are some other joints in the area that I'm attaching myself to. So I know that I have my guy, I See the Boss. He's based out of Chapel Hill. We working on something. I know OLP, we're working on something. So all of these stops are part of the tour.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, even with this, you know what I'm saying? Right. I didn't really call it out beforehand, but this is like the official, like, first stop. Like, for real, first stop.
We appreciate being the first stop, you know what I'm saying? You came to the right spot.
Bro, I've been holding this info in for like, I ain't gonna hold you for like half a year. Like,
I've
been waiting to talk about it. I've been waiting to talk about it. So
I can tell him. Say less.
Yo, for real.
I'm there. Finally. I can get this weight off my chest.
Straight up, man. So it's very exciting times, you know. It's very exciting times. And once again, I'm just tapping back into the bag that I've always been in.
Gotcha.
While also experimenting with some different stuff, you know, so it's cool.
Oh, yeah, I understand that completely. What you got for him, Matt?
I wanted to ask, how did you come up with the concept for this project?
The Oh Lord Have Mercy.
Yeah.
So, literally, the first track, single, is called Mercy Me. Mm-hmm. So, I thought about that, and I was like, what am I even talking about in that chart? So, for me, I had to sit back and I had to think about it. I'm like, man, for one, like I said earlier, we all need mercy. Mm-hmm. Like, literally, we all need mercy.
Indeed.
From people passing to just jacked up situations,
like that.
to acting out of character, to losing it all, gaining it back, losing it all.
Preach.
You know, it's just like, Lord, I need some mercy.
Come on.
You know, so that's really the premise of that. But it was also really like, I need mercy for this hip hop.
Right.
Cause like I'm putting my all into this, you know.
Right.
I'm putting my blood, sweat, and tears. I'm putting all emotions. I'm writing stuff in this, or I'm freestyling stuff in this mic, you know, that I'm not even telling God.
Right.
I didn't really have the elegant essence that I was like expecting from a charcuterie board.
Right.
Because I really wanted the full theme, like I'm talking like if it was gonna be charcuterie board, like I don't even know what the drip would have been, but like it would have been, bro, I would have been on some Royal Regal, I don't know, some William Regal type stuff, you know what I mean? So, but I strayed away from that once again because I like that Mercy Me track was the track that I've had for a while, and I knew that was gonna be the single. I knew it was.
That was the one, so it only made sense.
Yeah, it just clicked. Yeah,
Okay.
Heck yeah.
About to say, so do you have any other favorites other than Mercy Me that you would want to make a single?
Damn it, that was my question.
I took it.
I do.
Damn you, Max.
I do.
Get out my head.
I got two. So the one is Shine.
Okay. All right. I already like the name of it.
Shine it's actually very amazing. It's actually kind of about my lady to a degree. Nah, let me be straight. It is, you know what I'm saying?
You know
what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, we was kind of going through a little something rough, you know what I'm saying? So I made it about that, but then I also just talked about how I shine, how I move, you know?
Okay.
So it's a good mix of that right there, but the flow and the vibe for that is what I like to ride to.
Okay.
I got you.
Like, for example, a lot of the music I listen to is not the type of music I make. Like, not one bit.
I feel you.
No,
not one bit.
Yeah.
You know. But Shine would be that one, and then the second one, because I had thought about that one. It's a song called Lock. Lock is real smooth. That one right there, I really feel like I did well with my pen. It's a really good track that can be played in the club.
Okay.
It's a really good track that can be played by the homies.
Right.
You know, it's a dope vibe overall. But once again, I kind of challenged myself with a pen. With my pen, I wanted to make sure that I did verses. I wanted to make sure that I did bridges. Obviously hooks. I wanted it to make sense. Cause sometimes I feel like I have wrote songs and it sounds good, but like, I don't know.
When you actually sit and think about the words, it's like does this really fit? It sounds great if you ain't, but if you pay attention, does it fit?
Yeah,
I got you.
Exactly. So I'm actually very proud of that. So I would say Lock, I would say Shine, and I would say Mercy Me.
Okay, bet.
That would be the
Lock,
singles.
Shine, Mercy Me. All right. Okay. Well, make sure we check that out. Again, you said you didn't have a date, but you said it's dropping what month?
We looking at like mid-April.
Mid-April. Okay.
Mid-April. It's straight up gonna be either the week of the 24th or the week before.
Okay, I'm about to see you trying to put it in the air for 420.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up. I want to make sure it's perfect. Like right now I'm on the executive producer tip, so I'm bringing in musicians,
right on,
artists.
Okay.
I'm doing stuff myself. Like it's actually really fun, you know? It's really, really fun.
That's when it's the best right there is when it's fun, bro.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Cheers to that. Cheers to having fun with this hip hop stuff. You know what I mean?
Where am I drinking it? I don't know where it's at. But anyway, cheers. Not with the water.
I finished mine already.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh man. All right, man. So other than the tour and dropping the album, what's next?
Other than the tour and dropping
in the foreseeable future.
In the foreseeable future?
Yeah.
Right now I'm just grinding. I'm building the brand of G Santana.
Okay.
So outside of music, I'm really heavy. I hope I can say this: 21 and over, not for purchase at all. But I'm working on a lot of things that deal with THC, whether it's THCA or hemp or marijuana. And I'm speaking in this more professional tone for this reason, but like, that's something that I did years ago. I used to do weed reviews. And it started to garner some attention, but unfortunately got shadow banned years ago. Found that out last year.
No, dang.
Yeah, facts. The algorithm was working again, but right now that's actually my vibe. So in the foreseeable future, right now I'm working with some cannabis brands.
Nice.
Yeah, like I said, definitely can't say too much. But I'm traveling, doing vlogs, doing reviews, trying the best strains, seeing if it's real, seeing if it's cap. You know, even when it comes to the hemp side of it, because you know we live in a state to where hemp is legal, marijuana is illegal. So when it comes to that THC side, there's a lot of things that I'm invested in, getting my hands into to learn more about.
Right.
So that's really like my thing right there. And then outside of that, I game. I got put into contact with T-Pain's gaming league.
Oh, fire.
Yeah. So I'm working on that.
You might be a nappy boy.
Yeah, type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if you on the PlayStation, you know, Santana _the Don. But I'm gonna be for real, I am probably changing that. So add me on that right now. If you got that, become 2K26, GTA 6, the next Call of Duties, Digimon, all of that stuff is gonna be a new account.
My man said Digimon. I ain't heard Digimon in.
Hey man,
Jesus,
it's about to look crazy. I'm not, but that's
game, right?
you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
Digimon.
But that's the mix right there.
Okay. Obviously, I'll be on the game too, so I'm right there with you.
Yeah, man.
I'm right.
Tap in with me, G.
Look, listen. I'll be giving out work. I'm just.
What you want?
Mad NCAA Call of Duty.
You on the
2K.
K? You on the? Oh, you got it.
I'm on the K.
I know.
I'm on the K.
I know. What you run?
Huh?
What's your build?
Which one?
Talk to me.
I
Give me your top 2, top 3. I give you my top
2,
I give you
top
my
3. Damn, I just got my cap breaker, so shit changed. But it was a 2A 3-level playmaker.
Okay.
And then I got a 6'10" 3-level 2A 3-level score at the 3.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah.
My best build is my 2A 3-level boy hunter at the 5.
Okay, my homeboy got one of them.
You know what I'm saying? I call him
You
Graham.
pissing me off. You taking on my damn rebound.
Gang, but listen, I don't get
off.
crazy boards, but I get the legendary post. You know what I'm saying? His name Graham Chamberlain. The joke is his grandfather is Wilt Chamberlain. You know, he smashed all those women,
shit.
and I made him white. So you know what I'm saying? I made a story. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I got that. I got my you got to, bro, because then you get on the game, you tell people that, and then it's like I don't know, they get something in their mind, bro. Right. It's like I don't know, it's a mental trick,
my homeboy,
bro.
He be doing the face games. He playing with LaMelo right now.
That's crazy.
He be doing fucking Carmelo.
That's dedication. That's dedication.
I'm like, bro. I'm like, Mac, what are you doing, dog? You got too much time on your fucking hands, man.
All the way.
That's my nigga. Shout out my nigga Mac, man.
Nah, shout out to the guy. Shout out to the Last Dance, man.
Oh man, yeah, I'm definitely going to tap in. We got to get on the duty and do some work, man.
For sure.
Yeah. And if anybody else wants smoke,
yeah, you know the vibe.
y'all know where to find. You know where to find me. You know where to find me.
Yeah.
Just ask my brother Jared.
Yeah.
He got beat 56-0 last night, 3 times. But anyway,
crazy. Sheesh.
Yeah.
You gotta sell your system.
It's been so much. It's been so much worse. But anyway, it's not about that. It's not about that.
Subtle flex.
He about to be mad.
Nah, tight. He about to be tight.
Yeah, I ain't gonna talk for the next 2 months, man.
Oh shit, I love you, bro. Oh man. Oh shit, he about to be pissed the fuck off. Oh man, so G Santana.
Yes, sir.
At the end of 2025, what do you want to say you accomplished? By the end of 2025, what's the main goal? There's one thing you can say, all right, by the end of this year, I did this.
At the end of this year,
Yeah.
I honestly just want to say that, I touched as many East Coast states as I could with this project.
Okay.
And then overall. And then as many as I could is like, as many as I can. So, you know, if I'm able to go to South Carolina and do something, I do that. You know, if I go to Georgia, boom. You know, if I go to Delaware, boom. Same thing. That's more of my main thing. Cause when it comes to like my music, one thing that I've like consistently recognized is when I am like in front of a crowd that just loves music, the opportunities continue to rise.
Right.
So right now, that's just the main focus. So like that's as many joints here in the state. like that's as many as I can in the state, like definitely. And that's really, I don't really need to say that, but I'm gonna say that, you know what I'm saying? But that's really the goal, because I've recognized the trajectory of how I move and how things skyrocket number-wise, once again, opportunity-wise. Right. So yeah, that's the goal. Last year I had a number goal. I did not hit that number goal.
Right.
But I exceeded the number goal that, I exceeded the number goal that I kind of realistically knew that I kind of felt like I was gonna hit.
But you said the high slide because
you
want to be confident in what you do. I got you.
Exactly.
But you know in your head, all right, I'm gonna say 10, bro. I know it's gonna be about 7.
Facts.
Right.
So I say that, and then secondly, and this is most important, I should have said this first. Like, it really just hit me. I think this just hit me. But it really just hit me. It's dropping as much music as I can. Like, super transparent moment. I looked back at my catalog and I was like, yo, like, I hadn't really dropped a lot.
Right.
I perform a lot.
Right.
Like, I perform a lot, but I grew up performing. Like, before I rap, before I was even singing in choirs and anything like that, I was dancing, I was acting from the age of like 4 or 6, straight up until I started playing ball.
Yeah.
So I looked at it in that way. So dropping consistent music is something that I've recognized that I need to do, because once again, just looking back at joints, I'm like, man, like, okay, I got some dope joints, but I'm like, damn, that's it.
Right.
I'm like, damn, that's it. I'm like, if I feel this way, there's no way consumers aren't. There's no way fans aren't. There's no way supporters aren't. Right. So I'm like, now let me drop, now let me drop a body of work. Let me do as many features as I can. And not saying I didn't want to do that beforehand.
Right.
I just didn't peep that I wasn't doing that.
Right.
Like, you could record a lot,
but
not drop.
Right.
Yeah.
You could be super, you could be a critique of what you have, and you could be, super anal on it. But it's like, I had to, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to find the other word, but...
Nah, look, you good, you good.
I'm not there right now. I'm not there right now.
You good.
I'm not there right now. But like for real though, like you could critique yourself so heavy to the point where it's like, oh, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. And then, not saying this is any of y'all, not saying this is any of y'all, but it might be, is that it's like, yo, I only dropped like 3 joints this year?
Yeah.
It's like, yo, that's nothing. Think about your favorite artists. It's like, yo, they dropped 3 joints in a year. It's like, dang.
What are you doing?
Like, you facts. Like
Drop
what are you
nigga.
doing?
Right,
Drop
what you
something.
doing?
I got artists of mine that I appreciate that don't drop to where it makes me start to, navigate towards something else. So it's the same thing for me that I've had to recognize, you know? So dropping more and performing in as many East Coast states as I possibly can. Those are the 2 goals for sure.
Okay. Like, see. That's what we talking about, people. He understood that he had a goal last year. He ain't hit it. And he understand that that's all right. Just because you don't hit your goal the year before does not mean it's the end of the world.
Right.
Facts.
That just means you readjust and you keep moving.
Right.
That's all that means. It's not the end of the world. Just
But I say,
like,
learning curve.
Everybody too busy trying to, like, I need it now. Like, no, you don't. You don't need it now. Relax. It's coming. It's coming.
Build the foundation.
You just got to work for it.
And I will say, it was almost like when it didn't happen, it was almost like, I don't know, like a light shine. It's weird.
Look,
it's weird.
You realize, all right, this way ain't gonna work.
Like
now I gotta go this way.
Try something else.
Yeah. So it was cool, and like I said, like the numbers actually did better than any year prior.
Right.
I just did not hit that high.
The number that you want. Yeah.
But it was just like it's like, okay, I know kind of how to attack this, maybe at a more steady pace. Now let me look at that number. Now maybe cut it in half, or in by a quarter. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And then we figure it out that way. And yeah, for me, it's all about progression. If I don't see progression, and consistent progression, then I feel like it's a waste of time. So what I mean by that is, like, you could take 3 steps forward and take 2 steps back, but you still have progression.
Right.
5, 4, 5, 3, whatever, 6, blah, 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 blah. As long as it's more of a greater number than a lesser number, But the moment there's a lesser number, you have to, like, really adjust, and, like, to the point something has to change. Like, it can't just be like, okay, I'm gonna now look at this. It's like, nah, gotta change this in completion. So that's something that I've you know, I've known as an artist, but like even as a man, applying that to like my everyday life.
Yeah.
Shit hard.
Shit's hard. It is. It is. It is. It is.
Easy, man.
Oh man, it is.
Pimping ain't easy, brother.
Preach.
I don't know, is it?
Preach.
Pimping ain't easy, man.
It ain't? Oh.
Well, we make it look good.
Yeah. You know. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we make it look good.
Yeah.
It ain't easy.
It ain't easy, man. I don't know. I find it kind of easy myself. Occasionally. Yeah.
We got to the point now where we make it look easy. They just don't realize how much work goes into it.
Listen, what?
But the pimping, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of
the pimping.
You know,
The pimping.
the pimping takes a lot of time and energy. You got to put yourself in. So you got to put your whole heart into it. You got to be 100%, you know what I'm saying, 10 toes down for the grind. You know what I'm saying? You got to, if you ain't down for it, then you ain't going to stay pimping. That's all I'm saying. And G Santana is a pimp in his own doggone. And what he just told y'all, the man is working and he out here showing, and he's showing up, he's showing out, and he's doing this thing, and I'm proud of him. I'm glad to be in the same circles as him. And I'm glad he called on me here and there to, you know what I'm saying, grace the stage with him.
Yes, sir.
Man, I'm proud of you, bro. Like I said, keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful to see these young artists out here trying to make a difference, do something different out here.
Do something positive.
You know what I'm saying? They're putting out some positive vibes. I love it.
Thank you,
it's
brother.
not on the same, you know what I'm saying? Let's be like the biggest gangster in the world all the time.
Facts.
Like, so you was like cozy rap. I was like, yeah, I can see it, bro. What? Sitting outside on the back porch in my chair with the cigar rap, you know what I'm saying? Big fatty rolled up, and like chilling, yeah.
Straight up.
So I appreciate that, man. I really I've been looking forward to some of your stuff. I'm definitely gonna continue to support and definitely gonna push you out there as much as we can, man. We gotta continue to push out our black artists.
Facts.
Keep building what we can for us, especially out in this area. We're trying to make Greensboro, North Carolina, one of the stomping grounds where we grow all the. We already got the talent. Let's just curate it. How about that?
That part.
Let's say that.
Yeah.
That part.
Truth.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. And on that note, before we go down another rabbit hole,
Right.
and get to talking about more pimping,
I'm getting started.
different techniques.
Right.
See, we about to do it right now. We about to do it right now.
Right.
We about to do it right now. So then we did. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, once again, G Santana, appreciate you coming through, brother.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. This is New Mainstream
Yeah,
Talks. Matter of fact, hold on, before we get at it, let them know where they can find you, man. What are the socials? all that.
Yeah. So, I got a few joints. So, Instagram, X, at the real G Santana. Just put that at the real.G Santana for Instagram. When it come to music, G Santana, just make sure you put that $sign for the S. That's
straight like that.
Just straight like that. Just make sure you do that. You know what I'm saying?
We need that money.
We need that moolah. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you put the at G Santana TV.
Yeah.
We doing streams, we doing vlogs, we doing THC stuff, we doing video game stuff, obviously music, real life stuff, And we at the Flatiron, you know what I'm saying? April 24th. It's a Thursday. Pull up. The Oh Lord Have Mercy mixtape release. It's gonna be fire. Please do.
All right.
Please do.
Make sure y'all show up to that for sure. And on that note, this is New Mainstream Talks. I am your host, Just JR. You can find me everywhere. Really, the only place you can really find me is Instagram. So I guess I would qualify as everywhere. JRORPAP. Yes, it spells JR or PAP. Don't worry about that. And of course, shout out to my boy, my brother, Matt on Sax, for coming through. Talk to the people real quick, man.
It's your boy Matt on Sax. You can find me on Instagram at Matt on Sax again, because that's what I want to hear y'all always saying. This Matt on Sax again, or I'm going to go see Matt on Sax again. But yeah, on my Facebook, I'm Matthew Miller. I'm probably the only black Matthew Miller in the entire Eastern Seaboard. So you put me in and you see a black boy with some long hair and the saxophone doing something like this, it's me. I'll let your boy lay y'all. Thank y'all.
Yeah. Make sure y'all download the app.
Yeah.
Yeah,
New Mainstream.
It's free.
Not now, but right now.
Right
Download
now.
that.
Got everything you
Yeah.
need on there: fashion, sports, gaming, current events.
Music, you got radio.
Radio, yeah, New Mainstream Radio. Make sure you listen to
that
that.
joint
You can
out.
hear all the types of joints. You can hear us. You can hear
New
G
artists,
Santana,
all of
New
that.
Collective.
Yeah.
Shout out to my people.
Like that.
Everybody, make sure you do that right now. But again, that's in you, like the Nubian kings and queens that you are. You already know. And this is New Mainstream Talks, and we out of here.
Holla at
We
your boy.
out.
Peace.